It's crazy seeing Bama ranked eighth in the SEC entering in week 9. The SEC is wide open this year. And the two teams leading the conference right now are kind of unsuspecting teams. Texas A&M 4-0 in conference, LSU 3-0 in conference. Voila, they play each other this week, so one of them will bump down, one of them will remain at the top. But the SEC is just wide open this year. I don't think that there's any one team that's just a shoe-in to say, okay, they're going to win the conference and they're going to roll through the rest of their schedule and dominate. Every single one of these teams has shown flaws, including Texas A&M, including LSU, who currently lead the conference, including Georgia, including Tennessee, all of them. Missouri is crazy. I don't suspect them to stay up there long. So it's I don't remember a year in the SEC where it's just kind of been anyone's game. Now a lot of that had to do with East-West divisions because you really could always bank on Georgia coming out of the East. So at least you had one team that you knew was going to be represented in the conference championship. With no divisions, this really opens it up. I think Georgia still has a good path, but they also have a tough schedule left. Like they still got to go through Tennessee to go do this. And Texas A&M will play, and there's a lot of these teams that are going to play each other, and it will all sort itself out. But the odds for these teams to make the conference championship or to win the conference championship are tighter than they normally are entering into week 9. And that is because of two things, really. One is the divisions are gone, and that is awesome in my opinion. That is great. But the other thing I think is there's just not that much of a disparity of talent anymore with these teams, and like with the transfer portal and with NIL and all the things that have now reshaped college football. The super team is kind of gone. Like look what you see with Alabama. Alabama's ranked 8th in the SEC right now with 2 losses already in the SEC. So it'll be interesting to see where this nets out, and it's going to be a really, really fun race this year to the SEC championship. Whereas at the beginning of the year, it was kind of like, okay, Georgia, Texas, Alabama, and then kind of a drop off. I don't see that being the case anymore here. And like Ole Miss, you don't even see on here. They're below Florida right now, so they've really dropped out. So SEC is a really fun conference to watch this year, and I'm excited to see who will end up in Atlanta.